Welcome back, hockey fans, to MC Media's continuing coverage of the 2022 Timber Cup. Coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Centre in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. One of the co-hosts of the tournament, the Paramba Sharks, in front of the Clare Lou 5-1 in the Bataille d'Acadie, as our two Acadian regions duking it out here in game number one. Clare certainly on their heels a good part of the game, but they came on more in the second period, fueled primarily by a 4-minute penalty.
Exactly, they were able to finally get some offensive momentum going, but LeBlanc facing his first real challenge of the game. He stood tall, kept them out of it, but another great opportunity for Clare. They're starting this third period on the power play, fresh sheet of ice. Let's see if they're able to get some momentum going, get a couple of goals on the board.
And we think we heard that we may have lost our stream for the last couple of minutes of the second period. All you really missed at that was a goaltender interference penalty that literally happened at the very end, and that's what we're in the midst of starting with now. Didn't miss a goal, didn't miss a hit, didn't miss a fight. Clare, hard along the boards, breaking out the other way's deal. Chip back forward. Reddick's going to try to go forward with that.
Not how Clare wanted to start this power play, start this period. Maybe now they're able to regroup. They need to get some offensive going.
Thériault chased around the net by Dayon. Captain on captain. Thériault still has the puck. Makes a move. Can't get by. Clare is still offside. They're going to need to take up. That gives Paramba lots of opportunity to find a shooting lane down the ice. They do not do that. And Clare's going to come back the other way. That's Thériault making a nice move. He'll get it. Chips it forward. Nobody there, though. Not a lot of bodies helping up there. Not pressuring Paramba. They easily find the puck and fire it down the ice.
You know, this is and they're also going to win the chase for that dump in.
There's a quick shot. Save! So even with that break, and even with their primary power play unit on, Clare not really with the jump in their step, as I think the coaching staff for Paramba might have had a little bit of talking about not easing off the throttle. Keeping the pressure on this team. Do not let them off the hook.
And keeping their composure as well. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing crisp passes. I'm seeing the sticks in the right positioning from Paramba. They are out here. They want to win that last point available and solidify the 2 points for the win.
Clare looking for the puck. They're going to come away. Pass in front. Steered away nicely. Held in. Chipped forward. Found and shot down the ice. That's going to do it for the power play opportunity for Clare. A missed opportunity right off of the break where they actually did come into this period rested.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the coaching staff going to be really need to drive it into the Clare, because that was a golden opportunity wasted.
During this icing, I'm also going to say, we keep saying Paramba, which is true, it is the Paramba team, but here locally there's a second high school called Drumlin Heights that, as a smaller high school, don't have enough players to make their own team. Well, there are at least two that I know of players on the Paramba team, if you will, that are actually from Drumlin Heights School. And as a result, there are three schools that are here, because Drumlin Heights is here as well, which is why the audience is filled. And one of those players is actually goaltender Rylan LeBlanc. And another one from Paramba is Ben Lyons from Drumlin.
Well, there you go. I mean, this is we had a Mariners game here last night. This crowd equal, if not surpassing it.
Without a doubt, more people. Not even close. With the amount of people that we have just around us right now, it's by far more people here tonight than there was for the Mariners game.
Yeah, the seats are a bit more empty, but there's, for some reason, still more people. As maybe that tells a bit about the age of the fans watching, as high school students don't really need to sit down as much as maybe some of the people watching the Mariners game last night.
Not to mention being very happy about not having to do calculus today.
I mean, I can guarantee you there's some probably people here who have never watched hockey before and just took the opportunity to not have to sit in class. I know that's what my friends did.
Puck back into the board. Chip forward. Both teams looking at it. Nice lead pass there. Goes off of a stick and just under the reach of Reddick. Coming back the other way as Paramba. They'll fire it in, and
I think that might be a too many men.
No roughing, I think.
Oh. I was a little concerned there for Clare, because that puck bounced off some skates going into at the bench.
And it is a penalty on Paramba.
So Clare, they wasted their previous opportunity, so they really need to take advantage of this one. Put some pressure on Paramba. They score here. They are in control. The point available puts the pressure on Paramba.
Carson Dayon, captain of the Paramba Sharks, in the box. 2 minutes for roughing. Face off, back down to the left of LeBlanc. Face off won by Paramba and fired down the ice. Neil's going to have to get his head up, and he does just in time as Poitier was coming down. Good opportunity. Here's a shot, just wide. Lucas Cutro tries to go short side and just misses the net.
Cutro, golden opportunity there, short-handed.
Chip forward. Both teams reaching. Pep finally comes through. Once again, skating hard is Lucas Cutro. He's going to get to it first. Gets control. Passes in front. Taken out of the play hard by number 77, Zach Camo. Reddick. Good opportunity there. Couldn't quite get the puck. It's going to be chipped forward. Past Reddick. Terrio has it. Makes a nice move to the middle. Here's a good opportunity. Good stick check. Follow-up shot by Reddick and a goal! Power play goal by number 2, Gordon Deal. Makes the score 5-2.
That's what you wanted to see out of Clare. You're on the power play. You take your advantages. Great pressure there. Put on LeBlanc. Not able to control the rebound off of that first shot. Great work there by Deal to clean it up on that rebound and send it right into the back of the net. You'll see here on the replay, initial shot from the slot off the blocker of LeBlanc, and Neil right in that perfect position to clean that one up. Clare with just a 3-goal deficit at this point, and now they are in control of the period.
But not the game. And although there's a point up for each period, there's 2 points up for the game. Still a long way to go, and we're going to see what kind of bounce-back effort that Paramba has here in the third period after taking that penalty. And once again, control. Having discipline, not taking the penalties that you don't need to take. Roughing penalties should almost never be taken.
And it's a lot of credit to Clare. They were down by a lot, and you see that a lot at this level. The frustration starts boiling over, and you see teams who start getting in those big deficits taking those lax penalties, which just digs them into deeper holes. So good job by Clare to maintain their discipline and maintain their composure. And right now they're only down by 3 with 10 minutes left. There's plenty enough time to come back in this one.
Back to the point. Donchemont with a shot. Kicked away nicely by Neil. Back on the other side, Fish has it. There's a check. Unable to hold that in. Paramba will reset, backing up to their own blue line, taking a look. Nice pass to the middle, swing and a miss as Caleb Donchemont couldn't control that. Coming back the other way is Dugas Bravo. Shot short! Dugas Bravo fools Ryland Donchemont on the club side. And if you look twice, you never in the world would have thought after the first period that we'd have a 5-3 game here in the third.
LeBlanc's going to want that one back. That's a little bit of the problem with only facing 10 shots in 3 periods of hockey. A little bit cold. You'll see here on the replay as they're coming in. It was great work there by Dugas Bravo. And yeah, just right by LeBlanc for Bravo's second of the game. And we got ourselves a hockey game with just 9.5 remaining in the third.
Breaking in again is Clare, passing it towards the middle. Follow up, there's a shot, save. LeBlanc can't find it, rebound cleared aside. Off the boards, now it's Clare with a bit of jump in their step. Nothing like a goal to make you skate faster. Coming back the other way, Paramba potentially with an odd man rush. And broken up nicely by Christian Camo. Camo with it again. Goes off the boards, can't get it out. Yes, he did. Paramba's going to have to tag up. They do. Camo has it. Goes cross ice, picked off. In comes Newell. There's a shot off of a stick and wide. Jacob Bellevaux with a good active stick. Newell had the player right up the side of the net. Might have had the opportunity, but honestly, he was in a great position to shoot. They can't say don't shoot when you're there.
He had a wide open shot. Great work there by Bellevaux to get that stick just in the nick of time to deflect that one away. Clare building a huge momentum after back-to-back goals. You don't want to give it right back.
That shot goes well wide. Rebound attempt. Fired at. Clare's going to get it. Throwing it around the boards. That's Bellevaux. He keeps it going down the ice. It's going to make it all the way down for an icing. And to take this opportunity, I think the Timber Cup, for years and years it was called the Cook's Cup. Cook's the big jug that they actually parade around. The winning team at the end is in the form of an old milk jug from back in the day, and it's a wonderful, wonderful trophy. A few years back, Pleasant Supplies took over being the title sponsor, and it is now the Timber Cup as a result of that. And so I think we'd like to just mention Pleasant Supplies, Pleasant Timber Mart, sorry. Back down low. Pass in front, goes off of a leg, chipped out of the way, and chipped out nicely by Claire. LeBlanc comes out to play it, gets it over to Saunier. Saunier, lead pass, up to Dayon. Dayon tries to go to the middle, it gets knocked down. Good work there by Comeau. Back in front, there's the shot, score! Paramba, number 15, Connor Pache, finally gets Paramba on the board for the first time in quite a while.
Yeah, good work there by Paramba. They were being pushed on their heels and then finally able to get that offensive pressure going again. You can already see the body language on Claire, that a little bit of dejected, but they just need to bounce right back. They got two in quick succession, as you'll see here on the replay. Puck comes right out in front and quick snap shot. That's exactly how you draw it up.
I like our little graphic on there, the Timber Cup replay.
Yeah, good work there. Trying to add a little bit more to the graphics package.
Paramba skating out, going down the far side. Good work there by Deal to come and break that up. Going back after it's Richardson. Richardson gives it up to Hubbard. Pass in front. Both teams fighting for it. Claire finally able to get that puck out of their own end. Resetting back in their own end again, though. Tario, hard off the boards. Back to the red line. Back in again by Paramba. Hubbard takes a quick look to make sure that everyone was onside. Deal with it on the sideboards, chips it forward, does get it out, and that's an offside. 7:12 to go here in the third period. We say it's all this whole point thing, and we've seen year after year, CJ, how literally you're getting to those last games and positioning literally can come back to these half points, because points is the number one. Before we get into all of the math, potentially of goals for and against and ratios and penalty minutes and all that fun stuff, how many points you get out of those potential 5 points really comes back to indicate what your position is going to be come playoff time. And we've seen it, CJ, year after year, half points making all the difference in the world. And I look at Paramba, who I think after the first period, we're thinking we've got 5 in this one easily. Well, now maybe they only have 3.5.
And that's the problem. As a team, you want to control your own destiny. You don't want to rely on other teams beating or other teams losing. And in order to do that, you need to get as many points as possible. I think the main thing is that you can't lose a tournament in the first few games. You can't win a tournament in the first few games, but you can dig yourself into a deep enough hole that you just can't come back out of.
Penalty. Slashing penalty. And it was Claire going in, so I think it's probably Peb going in the box, and it is number 18, Dominic Jacquard. 2 minutes for slashing. Paramba has shown some effort on the power play. It's been hit and miss, but 2 of their goals, I believe, were power play goals.
The Sharks right now are being their own worst enemy. They're giving Claire their best opportunities, and almost another one right there.
I think it looked more dangerous than it was. It went behind the net, but yes, trying to jam it in that short side. Along the boards, 2 players from each team. Tario trying to dig it out. Good work, though, by Maxime D'Entremont. Tario still fighting for it. Referee's going to say play that puck. If somebody's not on the ice, they are going to want you to move that puck. And there it is, finally out. Pass in front, nobody there. Here's an opportunity. Rebound, there's a shot, glove save, rebounds controlled by LeBlanc. A golden opportunity for Claire, and LeBlanc comes up big.
LeBlanc right there, that was pretty much how Claire scored their second goal of this game. Fantastic work there by LeBlanc. He knew, he'd already seen this play once before, so he was able to almost a little bit read it a little bit better. Fantastic work by LeBlanc, maintaining that 3-goal lead.
1:21 to go in this power play opportunity for Claire. Paramba wins the face-off. After the scrum, they do get it. Stuck into the corner, 2-on-1. Terrio should come away with it. He does. Gets it back to Deal. Deal Flips it forward to Terrio. It bounces over his stick. That could have been dangerous. Paramba finds the puck and fires it down the ice off of the official. That might have stung.
That might sting a bit. You know, the linesmen and refs always in the line of fire. You know, that's part of the job of being a referee.
Right back in the zone. That's Camo with it. Zach Camo taking off the play. Deal can't get it. Goes to the far side as Dugas. Dugas loses an edge but gets the puck forward. That's chipped forward. Thrown in deep by Beliveau. But Paraba's going to get there first. Viewed the boards. Dugas trying to keep it in. Takes a shot towards the net. It stopped. And Paraba finds it and clears the zone with 26 seconds to go in the power play.
You know, Claire got that good composure there by Neil.
That was pretty nonchalant, if I do say so myself. There we go. That was just a glove save.
It was Patrick Waugh-esque. He was famous for just sticking out that glove and making it look like it was nothing.
His own worst enemy, though, could have left it on the ice easily for his first defenseman. Instead, tried a pass that gets up in the air, bounces off the other defenseman's stick. And luckily for him, he saw what was happening, got back into the crease in time to make the save or be in a position to make the save from Newell's shot.
Claire looking to get some offensive going within the dying seconds of this power play. Maybe hopefully to carry the momentum into even strength.
Dugas with a shot, goes through a crowd, rebound attempt, save! Another rebound. LeBlanc trying to get back in net, got a little out of position as he slid over, but did make the save. Claire comes back, there's an opportunity. Swing and a miss, another opportunity, there's a shot through a crowd, saved by LeBlanc, who's down in the butterfly, partially screened, able to find that puck and make another save.
Camo's going to be frustrated with himself on that one. Golden opportunity, but instead he whiffs for strike one. And a great job by LeBlanc. A very aggressive goaltender is LeBlanc, I'm noticing. He likes to come right out at the top of his crease and challenge the shooter. That Roberto Luongo style. Luongo is the type who really like to do that. And right now for LeBlanc in this third period, it's paying dividends.
Hubbard carries the puck out. Down the far side, carrying speed, goes to the middle, chips it forward, off Terrio and to the point. Shot from the point. Claire's going to come back the other way. Camo leaves it off there for Reddick. Reddick with a long shot off of a leg. He'll try to chase it down. Getting there first is Dylan D'Entremont. D'Entremont has it. Tries to reverse it, uses his feet, kicks it over to Seamus D'Entremont. Seamus comes up, gains the blue line. Lots of room. Comes in, there's a quick snapshot. Glove save again. Once again, it's just a glove save, folks. Why are you so excited?
Neil just making it look like it's, you know, it's just the nonchalance, just the cold confidence of Neil.
CJ, and we'll hasten back a long time ago to the first period where there were these long shots that were going in, but they were going in because Neil couldn't see them. So he's showing us what happens when he can see the puck.
And Claire, although also noticing Claire doing a better job getting bodies in front of shots than in that first period. And not just getting bodies in shots, but getting bodies in shots and not screening the goaltender at the same time. Because that's sometimes what you see. You want to block those shots, but if in blocking the shot, you're blocking the goaltender's line of sight, your positive is also creating a negative, so it's a net zero.
Face off, controlled by Claire. They tried to get it out. Dayon has it. Nice pass over, sliding over to Pache, just out of reach. LeBlanc, Joel LeBlanc, slides it over. It's going to get out. Chasing it down, but wearily. Not a lot of jump in the step from Cameron Beliveau there. That pass forward. Claire's going to chip it forward. That's Pache who can't quite get it. Nice defensive work there by Jacob Beliveau. Beliveau has it. Rips it around, goes off the official. Pass in front. Nobody there. Back to the point. Sonia with the shot. That one's a half fan. Good work there by passing it forward to LeBlanc, Joel LeBlanc. He just veers away. He did not want to get that check that he knew was going to happen if he went deep in the boards.
You're getting towards the end of the game. Bodies are tired. Bodies are sore. Trying to initiate that physical contact comes that much harder.
Saunier with a nice individual move, goes to the middle, takes a shot wide. Back in the corner, one-timer, too much in front. That pass, those one-timers, the pass has to be bang on, and that one wasn't. Beliveau comes back the other way and makes a nice move, but it's 1-on-3, and number 3 is Nolan Cutro, who gets the puck up to Dayon. Dayon overskates it, leaves it. Coming in is Peb. Pass to Cutro. Cutro with the shot. And closing the 5-hole at the last minute is Neal. Back to Neal. I think Neal thought that his defenseman, Christian Comeau, was going to clear that. Back to the point. There's a shot. Another save. His defense cleared that rebound away. Neal can't hold it in. Jacquard back to the point. That one goes off of a leg. Exactly what you were saying earlier about trying to block some shots.
Exactly. If you can block those shots high at the point, you got a very good chance for an odd man rush.
1 minute and 53 seconds to go in the third period. When you think about it, I remember, just because it was so high, 15 shots Parma had at the end of the first period, because they truly, for the first 10 minutes especially, were all over them. They've only had 10 shots since then. Totally different game from the first 10 minutes of the first period.
And I think part of that has been the increase in block shots and Clare getting in front of it, trying to stop as many pucks from getting to Neal as possible.
Comeau trying to avoid the check. Duel's going to pick it up for Peb. He's hooked from behind. Comeau has it. There's Deal. He's got some room. Slides, tries to slide it over. Couldn't quite get that pass through to Reddick.
Great opportunity there from Clare. Maybe, another good opportunity from the Sharks, but on Clare there with Deal coming in. You know, Deal already had one. Maybe you want to take the shot. You were wide open. Try to beat the goalie one-on-one. You know, there were sticks in front. That was a difficult pass to make. You know, maybe take the shot.
Or look the goaltender off. Make it seem to the goaltender, yes, I see this guy. I know you see this person out of your peripheral. I'm going to pass it. No, I'm not. I'm shooting.
Yeah, you want to, especially with already scoring one. Oh, it's just a miss there by the Sharks.
They had the wraparound, just missed. They came around the other side and shot, going for the short side, just missed. Both corners were open. Neal Gubby coming out of his net right now. Why not? Well, I say why not.
They're winning.
They're winning the period. I think I take the point.
Especially with a 3, you really rarely
You're not winning the game at this point with 1 minute and 2 left and 3 behind.
You would be hard pressed.
I'm curious.
It's a questionable decision. It's not a decision I would make. I would take the win out of the period. Maybe if it was 6-4, you might consider
now
doing it.
We're both going to stop talking now.
Because it was
he was going out because it was a delayed penalty.
We did not see the arm raised up. All right, that's our bad.
Sorry about that, Clare coaches. We know you know what you're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
That's why you're behind the bench and we're up here.
Clare with a power play. And it's Carson Day in the box again. So for the last 40 seconds, that puck chipped forward. That's going to get out. Not much left in the tank. Skating hard down the ice is Cutro. He's going to get there first. Taken out hard against the boards. He was able to protect himself. And as we do late in the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if Pep gets one there. The call was already made.
Probably boarding.
On number 89, Jacob Beliveau, who took Cutro out and took him out hard.
That was hard against the boards. That's not a type of hit you want to see, especially at this stage in a game. But we'll see if, you know, Paramba with a little bit of extracurriculars at the end there. So let's see if they ended up costing themselves at least a 4-on-4 if another guy of theirs is going into the box.
Jacob Beliveau definitely going in. That's the first one. Referees have a conversation, and I'm wondering if they're having a conversation about what it is. I thought I saw 2 things being given there. Maybe not.
No, it looks like
just 2 for boarding, 2 for roughing.
It looks like both teams a little lucky not to get a little bit of extra on that one.
So 4-on-4 hockey for the remaining 30.8 seconds. There's a quick shot, blocker save. Pache looking for it, pass out in front. And it is a boarding penalty, not a roughing penalty. Clare comes back 2-on-2. Comeau can't do much with that, goes back the other way. Dugas tries to slip it down. It's going to be chipped forward, 8 seconds. Neal puts it out. That's Cutro again, pass in front. There's a shot and a fan. Dugas again, slip forward, and both teams realize it's over. Make the final. Paramba 6, Clare 3. An enjoyable game, CJ.
A very enjoyable game. I was getting worried at the start about the hemmed in, but, you know, good work on Clare. They won a period. They won the third period 2-1, so they come out of this with a point. But, you know, and if you're Paramba, maybe a little bit disappointed. You thought, especially after that first period, you were going to be walking in with the straight 5. But so maybe a little disappointment on their end, but good showing all around. Claire putting up a heck of a fight, and they may be able to pull a little bit more upsets in this tournament.
And wasn't the second period tied? Like, are Claire coming away with 1.5 points from this?
I thought Claire scored in the first.
Oh, okay.
I believe Claire scored in the first because they scored on their first 2 shots.
That's right, that's right.
So I believe it's only the 1 point for the third. Unfortunately, I didn't start keeping track of when the goals were scored in the period until after the first.
Player of the game, number 8, Angelo Duga Bravo for Claire.
2 goals on the day. It makes perfect sense.
Number 6, Seamus Naltrama. Player of the game for the Paramba Sharks.
Beautiful. That was that top shelf goal. Wonderful snipe, and also making a lot of great defensive plays.
On behalf of all the volunteers here at MC Media, myself, David Doucette, my partner today, CJ Killam, we'd like to thank you for joining our coverage of the Timber Cup, the 2022 Timber Cup, come to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. We're going to sign off for now, but we're here all day long, all day tomorrow, so I hope you'll continue to join our coverage of the Timber Cup. Bye for now.